Right. Now in this lesson, students, in English medium mathematics lessons, in the grade 11 GCO level local syllabus lessons, in the graph lesson, so we discuss in the early videos lot of things about graphs. Now in this part I will going to explain you very important one, right? So try to understand this one carefully. In quadratic graphs, what I am going to do is now translating of graphs. That means here I like to explain the vertical displacement of graph, right? So what happen if graph is moved or translate or vertical displacement, what happened to the function of the graph? So first time this video I will explain with you y equal x square type graph, right? Y equal x square. What happened if this one translate using this translation actions? Right, students, now very important one is you can see here. So if you can arrange, right, if you can arrange any quadratic function into this form, what is this form, right? In the next lesson in grade 11, in the quadratic equation lesson, you will learn that one. So here, what is this type? This type mean, here you can see y equal plus or minus x plus a square plus b type. That means here x term, right? So that is within bracket, right? So that one has square, x added number or subtracted number, that has square. Then this part has no x term, right? Unknown terms. This is only known term. So if you arrange this type quadratic function, you can get real idea about axis of symmetry, right? Equation of axis of symmetry and minimum or maximum value, right? And first one is also important one, if it is a parabola of minima or maxima and coordinate of turning point, right? Let's see how. See this one, inside this square, right? Inside this square you get x plus a, right? So using this part you can take the equation of axis of symmetry. That is important one, right? So let's discuss how to take that one. Then this addition part may be subtracted number. This one say maximum value or minimum value of the function, right? Using this plus or minus sign you can find if the function of the graph is a parabola of maxima or parabola of minima, right? So then you can decide whether it is a minima or maxima, then minimum value and maximum value, right? So try to keep in mind, right? Now let's us discuss with an example, right? See, I take one function, right? Quadratic function y equal x plus 2 square minus 3, right? You can see here in front of this square term, this is positive. That means if you draw this graph you get parabola of minima, right? Then I'm going to take the equation of axis of symmetry. That means x plus 2, right? Take only the x plus 2. Let's give the equation of axis of symmetry, right? Now how to do that one? Take that x plus 2, that one equal to 0. Make that one equal to 0, right? Always, right? Take this part and that one equal to 0. Then what happen? You can remove this 2, right? Both sides you can subtract 2, then you get x equal negative 2, right? So this is the equation of axis of symmetry. You can check with your graph, right? Then this part say what is here? You can see minimum or maximum value. So this graph is minima, right? So this is the minimum value. So in this graph minimum value is negative 3, right? Let's see another example. So before we go to the example, I like to introduce you another one, right? In this graph, you can take the coordinate of turning point. So in the axis of symmetry, equation of axis of symmetry, that is the point graph turns. So that means coordinate of turning point, what is x coordinate, that is -2, right? In the minimum value it turns, so that is -3. So these are the coordinate of turning point, -2, -3, right? Now let's move to the another example. Now you can see here y equal -x minus 3 square plus 4, right? Now you can see here in front of the square term, that is negative, right? Here positive, so positive means graph is parabola of minima. If the here sign is negative means, right, negative means that is parabola of maxima. That is how to find. Now okay, take the equation of axis of symmetry of this graph. Take the inside part, x minus 3 equal to 0, right? Then take this part into the right side, then you get x is equal 3, right? X equal 3. So this is the equation of axis of symmetry, right? Then this part say maximum value, maximum, so this is a maxima. So here maximum value is positive 4, that means 4. So that is how to take the part of this one. Now let's see students what happened if y equal x square graph translate, right? So that means moved upward or downward only along the y-axis, right? So let's see what happened to the function, right? Now see, this is the original function y equal x square, right? Minima of parabola, right? Then I moved 1 unit up, y equal x square plus 1, right? Then moved 2 units upward, y equal x square plus 2, right? 4 units upward, y equal x square plus 4, right? Then moved 1 unit down, y equal x square minus 1. Then 3 units down, y equal x square minus 3. 6 units down, y equal x square minus 6, right? You can see. So that is the what happen if graph moves upward or downwards. Understand? Right. Now let's see students what happened to function an equation of axis of symmetry and coordinate of turning point and also minimum value, right? Let's see, this is the my first function. You can see, right, function and equation of axis of symmetry and coordinate of turning point and minimum value. Those are the things I am going to find, right? So let's see, using this picture you can get real idea about equation of axis of symmetry, coordinate of turning point, minimum value. Now you can see here equation of axis of symmetry. You can see every graph equation of axis of symmetry is what is x equals 0, right? That is not change. When you moved a graph vertically up or vertically down along with y-axis, equation of axis of symmetry is not changed, right? Now let's see, this is my first function. You can see y equal x square, right? What is the equation of axis of symmetry? That is x equals 0. What happened to the coordinate of turning point? See here, this is the turning point, x0 y0, right? What is the minimum value? That is also 0, right? Then go to the next function, students. Y equal x square plus 1. This one moved 1 unit up, then become equation of axis of symmetry, x equals 0. What is the coordinate of turning point? x0, y is 1. Y is 1, right? Understand? Then what is the minimum value? You can see minimum value is 1, right? Right. So then third one, y equal x square plus 2, right? Moved 2 units up, then become equation of axis of symmetry, x equals 0. Coordinates, the turning point, you can see x coordinate 0, y coordinate is 2, right? Minimum value is become 2, right? Next one, y equal x square plus 4, right? Equation of axis of symmetry, x equals 0, coordinate of turning point here, x0, y4, then minimum value is 4, right? Let's see what happened? Graph moves downward, right? Y equal x square minus 1. What happened? X equals 0 is the axis of symmetry, right? Then coordinate of turning point x0, y negative 1, right? Minimum value become negative 1. Understand? Then what happened? Y equal x square minus 3 graph. Equation of axis of symmetry, that is x equals 0, right? Then coordinate of turning point x0, y negative 3. Understand? Then minimum value is negative 3. Understand? Right? Then last function y equal x square minus 6, this one, right? Equation of axis of symmetry not change, x equals 0, coordinate of turning point 0 negative 6, 0 negative 6, then minimum value is negative 6, right? So that is the function. Now you can see here, this is the graph. Now you can see here y equal negative x square graph, right? So this is the graph I have drawn, right? So this is a parabola of maxima. Then this straight dotted line say equation of axis of symmetry, that is x equals 0, right? Now I moved this black color graph 1 2 units upward, then equation become y equal negative x square plus 2, right? You can see the difference. This is the maximum point, right? Then I moved this black color graph y equal negative x square 2 3 4 units upward, then equation y equal negative x square plus 4. See the difference between black color and green color one, right? Right. Then I moved this black color y equal negative x square graph 2 units downward, right? So and see the difference, equation of x function y equal negative x square minus 2, right? So then I become again this black color one, right, in 4 units down, then I become y equal negative x square minus 4, right? So that is the if you moved downward 4 unit, y equal negative x square minus 4, right? So this what happened when you translate or moved, right? Or in other words we say, if you vertically displacement, right? This is the vertical displacement of a graph, right? So what happened if original graph or any graph moves, how the equation of function vary, right? Right. Now we move to the this part. Now suppose if the function is given, right? Function is given, right? So earlier I explained you, if the function is given, right? So this is the equation of the graph, right? So using this graph, without plotting the graph, this type of graph, we can find this thing. What is first one we can find? So equation of axis of symmetry we can tell, right? Another one we can tell coordinates of turning point we can tell. Another one is maximum value, right? So this is a maxima, parabola of maxima, right? Let's see that one. Right, this is the function y equal negative x square. You can see the graph, right? This black color one. So what is the equation of axis of symmetry? That is x equal 0, right? What are the coordinate? You can see here. Here is the turning point, right? What are the coordinate? X coordinate and y coordinate both 0, 0, 0. Then maximum value is also 0. Right. Next graph, y equal negative x square plus 2, right? So this color graph, right? Now you can see equation of axis of symmetry is x equals 0, that is not change. What happened to the coordinate of turning point? X coordinate 0, but y coordinate is 2, right? So maximum value is also this 2, right? Then another graph is there, y equal negative x square plus 4 graph, right? So this color graph, see, equation is x equals 0. What are the coordinate of this turning point? X coordinate 0, y coordinate is 4, right? 0, 4. Then maximum value is also 4, right? This one, right? Y equal negative x square minus 2 graph, right? This graph, right? So what happened? Equation of axis is equals 0, same. Then what are the coordinate of turning point? This point, this is coordinate of turning point, x0, y negative 2. Then maximum value is negative 2, right? Then last function, y equal negative x square minus 4. Equation is x equals 0. What are the coordinate of this turning point? x0, y negative 4. Then maximum value is negative 4, right? So without plotting the graph, using only the equation of the function, you can find these three, right? So try to understand those one. Right, now let's see the characteristic of two functions, right? So here you can see, students, the two functions, right? So let's see first function, right? You can see here now, this is y equal x square graph, right? So this is a graph of the function y equal x square, right? So you can see here it is a parabola of minima, right? So parabola of minima, right? So this is the turning point. This axis is the equation of axis of symmetry, right? Right, so this is a parabola of minima, right? So then see, this is my next graph, right? So see, this is y equal negative x square, right? So this is the parabola of maxima, right? Y equal negative x square. You can see parabola of maxima, right? So these are the two graphs drawing in same Cartesian coordinate plane, right? Now we can see the characteristic of two functions, right, students? See here the characteristic of two functions here. What are they? Y equal x square graph, this one, and y equal negative x square graph. Yes, you can see here both function, both graph, right? Equation of axis of symmetry is same. What is the equation of axis of symmetry? X equals 0 line, right? So that is one characteristic of two functions. Then another characteristic also there. What is the coordinate of the turning point, right? So here this is the turning point of both graph, right? Both graph, that means coordinate of turning point is same, so that is x0, y0. So that is a coordinate of turning point, so that is another property, right? Now see the characteristic of these two functions, students. Now see, this is my first graph, right? You can see here this is the y equal x square plus 1. So this is a parabola of y equal x square plus 1 is parabola of minima. So this is a minimum point. Now I draw another graph, you can see there. So that is y parabola of maxima, right? Parabola of maxima, right? So then you can see the equation of axis of symmetry of both curve are same, right? So those are the property, right? Now we'll move to this one, right? Now you can see these are the two graphs we have drawn here, students. Y equal x square plus 1, this graph, and y equal negative x square plus 4, right? So what are the characteristics are there? So both function has same equation of axis of symmetry. So that is x equal 0. That is the only one characteristic both function has in common. Up next video, students, translation of y equal x plus 1 square graph. So keep in touch with Maths Global channel.